Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rockets will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Here's the heat. Got a man, it's Montgomery. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They try to pop a run on the draw. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Crosby. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO flick. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had to slap.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You've got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
This time he's got it. Gets it on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! Fit it in the window for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job on the offensive coordinator.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First play of the period, first down here. He'll do it himself on the draw. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. After run, now throw. Makes a connection. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Montgomery. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Using the quick game. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick completion to the right. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's right. Pressure coming. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Wiles. Touchdown ECU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll toss it. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Coming out with it, it's Mims. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick.
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. He's got 93 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes to the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it out. It's Mims. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Touchdown, Pirates. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Mims. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Striving for the goal line, loose football. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover. And the Rockets backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down. There he goes to the right. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rockets. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping him.
That's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Back to pass, it's Gleason. Got it in the middle, it's Crosby. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Rudolph. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Rockets trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the third. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. This offense has it with really good field position. The give out of the gun. He He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, ECU. A great catch and run for 6. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Mims. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
He'll take the deep shot. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Connor. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Quick step and go.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it, but get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always...
Touchdown, East Carolina! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mims. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. This time he's got his man.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. They feed him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Pirates come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the bat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
East Carolina, 55. Toledo, 26.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Looking for room, it's Traina. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. And the Rockets want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Skips away from pressure. Lets it fly. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time.
And he throws another interception. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a third and long. With jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go from negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go 4 verticals, but all game long, this defense has stepped up, and they force another incompletion.
He'll try to do it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a pocket.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Moves away as he feels pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes his man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
42 Spider.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Pirates look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Coming out with it, it's Mims. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They run the reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. To throw, it's Hauser looking to scramble. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football. Man, this has been impressive.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
43 set to kick this one away.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Rudolph. Grab near the marker, it's Gleason. Flying down the left side. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll line up to go for two. From the gun. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball...
Catching stride inside the 15. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Oh, man, and for the defense, you're just like, dang it, if that would have just stayed inbound for a second longer, we could have got the ball, maybe made some momentum, something happened, but the offense definitely dodged a bullet on that one.
To the air, it's Hauser. Firing to the right, complete. And that is how we will wrap this one up. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.
squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hilltoppers will put toe together and we'll get started. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Rudolph. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Rudolph. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Rudolph. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Gleason. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's a 0. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Rockets are facing third and inches. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Rockets will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got rid of it just in time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sims. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Mack. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hart.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's a 0. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. The ball pops out on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Pressure coming. The throw. The sure hands. It's Trano.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Going for it all. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Catch in the middle. It's Rudolph. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Rudolph. Pocket breaking down. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Jones. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it for the up man. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Hutchinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minute.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mack. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Grab behind the line. It's Trainer. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's out.
Turning it on. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Rockets trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and third and long. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Mack. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his feet to buy time. Grab near the marker. It's Mack. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Toppers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gleason. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught in the backfield, it's a 0. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rudolph. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. On the direct snap. It's Rudolph. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give. And some room to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Picks up the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Rockets will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hutchinson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Mack. At the 45 on his way. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to pass on second down. Under fire. The short hands. It's Hart. It's a seam wide open. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They punted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Back to throw. It's Gleason. Might be looking to run. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the route is on.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here, man, I'm trying to find some easy gimmies. I'm trying to find a way to make this offense easier right now because everything seems hard. Like last week too, man, just completion percentage is not great. This offense is just not moving like it should, and they got to find some ways to make.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Got out of trouble and throws. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They were really aggressive. aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Gleason. Floating away. Trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Here comes the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Bringing the heat. Got a man. And they swarm him under. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Mack. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mims. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And that one's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. I guess